everyone. Welcome to Daily Lecture Hall. Today, I'll teach you how to weld the protective plate and wire the battery pack. Before explaining the correct connection, let me first analyze what mistakes you often make in the process of wiring. The first is the wrong use of wiring. The wiring and BMS are used in conjunction. Different manufacturers of wiring and BMS slightly different. Cannot be confused use, otherwise may appear a series of problems such as socket shedding or poor contact. The second error is to insert a BMS wiring when welding the wire to the lithium battery pack. Do not insert the BMS. Otherwise, if the wire cross meets the higher voltage string number, it may lead to the breakdown of the internal components of the BMS. Cannot charge, cannot discharge, or charge does not protect the discharge does not protect the situation. The third mistake is when you weld the wire to this battery pack, a few strings, or a few strings of virtual welding. What about this time? There will be voltage next to the past short time BMS can work properly. However, the leakage of these strings of its burden pressure is relatively large. Long time, it is easier to damage. The most obvious performance is that the electric car, after you ride for a period of time to find that suddenly can not use. Error 4 is to weld the battery pack after wiring, without inspection to insert the BMS. The correct operation is that we welded the battery pack to wire. We have to check if the welding of the wiring is wrong, whether the voltage of each string is correct, and then make sure that the BMS can be inserted if the wiring is correct, otherwise it may cause the BMS to burn out, or the sampling site. A series of problems such as bulging. The fifth error is the P line and B line of the BMS. Our correct connection B. The blue line is the black P line of the total negative electrode of the battery pack, the negative electrode of the output end, or the charging end. If the connection is wrong, it may lead to short circuit inside the protective plate, burning out the sampling line or burning out the whole protective plate.